Hey, hey. TGIT, thank God it's today. How are you guys? I hope you'll hop on here with me. I got something to share with you guys. I'm pretty excited about this one. So I've been waiting to share this with you guys, and sometimes God tells me hop on right then and share something, and sometimes he's working on me about it, and then all of a sudden he's like, now it's time. So today he said it's time. So I'm going to talk to you tonight about baggage. Let's talk about what you're carrying around, what I'm carrying around. So I'm getting ready to go on a trip. Hey, thanks you guys for hopping on. Mwah. So I'm getting ready to go on a trip, but I'm going to sit down here on my comfy couch for a second and just get real with you guys. So for the last several months, I've been working on my baggage and transforming all of that. And I don't know, you guys tell me, do you pack light or heavy? Like when you go on a trip, do you overpack or underpack? Because all my life I have overpacked. I have brought so much stuff that I didn't need, and the bag was too heavy. You've got to pay extra, for the big heavy bag. Oh, I've done it all. And then you get there and you're like, wow, I really used like 3 of these outfits or whatever. So I'm proud of myself for learning to only take what you need for the trip. Like really, really conserve and go, I'm only really going to wear this and this and that. And I've gotten really good about that. Yay, me. I'm growing and learning. But this is going to pertain to internally and your relationships. This is specifically for relationships. That can be with everybody in your life, but we're going to talk romantic relationships, because here's something I learned about a month ago or a few weeks ago, but it didn't come full circle until today, and that's why God let me share it today. So I'm getting ready to go on a trip for Thanksgiving, because my kids spend Thanksgiving with their dad. So I'm always by myself every Thanksgiving. And so I was like, where shall I go? Where shall I go? If you want to know, stay tuned tomorrow, because I will do a Facebook Live tomorrow from the airport and share something else with you guys that I can't wait to share with you. But here is the deal. I have to go get my bag out of my closet, and I tuck it away in this closet because I don't travel that much. And so, I stick my big bag in the closet until I need it. And look what was inside of the bag. Okay? I'm going to show you guys this. Let me see how I can turn this around. So I opened the bag to get ready to go on my trip, and look what's inside of it. Another bag. And then all this little stuff that you keep from the hotel, stuff you don't need. So I've got a bag inside of a bag with a bunch of stuff inside of it that's just clutter. And it's just excessive, and it's just extra. And so that's what God is teaching me about ourselves in relationships. We have all of this stuff tucked away inside of us, and we just put it in a back closet. So it's really an internal thing. We will tuck away all the things that we think we don't need right now because we're not using it. Maybe we're not in a relationship right now. And so we just hide it away. And then all of a sudden, when you're in a relationship and you need to apply all those things, well, you got all this extra baggage. I've got a bag inside of a bag. I mean, come on. Really? I can't pack the new things because the old things are in there. So God is really showing me this. I had to laugh when I opened the bag. I was like, I can't wait to see what's in it. I never expected another bag to be in there. But you guys, that's what we do. We tuck it away and don't deal with it. And then all of a sudden we need to use it, and it's full of all this extra stuff that we don't need. And my goal to be able to transform that in my life and future relationships is to unpack my bags. I'm unpacking the bags, you guys. I don't want to tuck away anything back in the closet anymore. I want to unpack my bags. And I just want to only take what I need. And I don't want to have to unpack my bag to get ready for another relationship. And then they're like, girl, you got bags inside of bags, and you've got all this extra stuff that you don't need. I am going to give all of that extra stuff and extra bags to God. So it came full circle for me because a great friend of mine actually had this prayer thing that she did, and she wrote out a specific prayer for each lady, but you had to choose your number. And she didn't tell me what the numbers were, you know, like choose this or that. And God told me it's number 3. And I said, I don't know what the number is, but he already told me, you know, what the number little scale is. And she said, it's 1 through 3. And I said, 3. I said, God already told me. And my prayer and my scripture was, come to me, all you who carry these heavy burdens, and lay them at my feet, and let me give you rest, because my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And that, to me, I just cried my eyes out. I was like, this is exactly what he's been teaching me. Stop carrying all the baggage. Stop overpacking. Stop hiding it away in a closet thinking, oh, it's okay if it's tucked away in a closet. No, there's going to come a day when you need to use that bag. And when you do, it needs to be free. It needs to be light and able to be used properly. So I'm relating this from God to my own relationship status, my own future relationship status. I am unpacking my bag. I'm giving all of my stuff to God. Yes, I'm going to take the other bag out and all the little shampoos and all the things I don't need. Why did I even keep that? I mean, I'm not going to use that. Why do I have little shampoos and little soaps and some extra key or something? Why don't we just, like, when we don't need something, go ahead and get rid of that? No, we want to hold on to it thinking, oh, well, I may want to hold on to that. Usually, though, those things are unnecessary. And that's exactly what's in my bag right now. Unnecessary things that are just like clutter and going to be in the way of my trip now. Example, anything I tuck away in that bag here will just be clutter for the next relationship. So it's time to clean up our baggage. It's time to give all of our cares to God and just take on his yoke, because it's easy and it's light. And I don't want to carry it anymore. You know, I don't want to carry the extra baggage anymore. I don't want to hide it away in a closet anymore. When I come back from the trip that I'm going on, number 1, I'm not carrying extra stuff. I'm not going to carry so much that it's heavy and burdensome and I can barely pull my bag through the airport. I'm not going to do that anymore. I only want to carry with me what I need that's light and easy and allows me to enjoy my trip. Well, that's a great analogy for our life and our relationships. Let's not take on more than we need. Let's not overdo it. And let's not keep the unnecessary things. When I get back from this next trip, I'm unpacking the bag completely. I will not keep the extra little soaps and shampoos and little crazy stuff that I never even use. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to just come home and unpack it and say, okay, my bag's ready for the next trip now. It's empty and it's ready. The only thing it will be full of is the next adventure. And that's where I'm at with my whole life right now. I'm ready to let all the heavy burdens of my past go. I'm ready to let all the burdens I've carried of horrible relationships go, so that when I do get a beautiful, godly relationship, I'm not saying, here, let's unpack my bag. Let's see what I got in here. Another bag. No, I don't want to have to give all of that stuff to the next person. And so we need to be good stewards of ourselves and reflect and clean our own bags out, so that when we do get that opportunity, we're able to say, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next adventure. I don't have all this excess baggage. I don't have all these little hidden things away that I've tucked in my closet. My bag's empty and I'm ready to be filled up with light and love. Yay! So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope that you will watch tomorrow and get ready for an adventure. It's going to be awesome. I will be sharing it with you guys. Like I said, I'll be sharing a Facebook Live with you tomorrow morning, so be ready. And I already know what God has told me to talk about with you guys. I'm so excited. I was like literally crying as I was coming home to start packing about what tomorrow's live would be. I was like, wow. I love that he teaches me and that I can share it with you guys. That's all I want to do, is share all of this pain that I've had to go through with the world so that you guys can learn with me. I don't know it all. I don't know anything. I don't profess to know anything. I only know what God's teaching me in this moment. So I enjoy sharing that with you, being transparent and authentic as I go to learn together and to share it together. So I hope this spoke to you guys. Just one person. If it touched one person, please let me know in the comments. Just let me know. And I do have one more silly question for you, okay? I carry 3 things with me. 3 things on every trip that are, I think, the silliest things ever, but they must go with me. So 3 items that I carry everywhere. I want to see if you guys can guess what any of those 3 things are. And I will take a picture of them and I will share it with you tomorrow. But I want to see if anybody can guess what those 3 items may be. And you're going to laugh because it's one of them's really, really silly. I mean it. One of them's really super silly, but I have to have this everywhere I go. So you guys drop some guesses about what are the 3 things Tammy can't travel without. They're not excessive baggage. They're my must-haves. And my son was literally laughing, saying, are you carrying this on your trip, Mom? And I said, of course. I can't be without that. So I'm interested to see if you guys can guess and see if you can find out how silly I am. Like I said, I'm going to go take a picture of them as I pack them, and I will share them in the comments tomorrow. But send me your guesses. Let me know where you're watching from, and know that I love you so very much. I enjoy sharing our Facebook Lives together. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving wherever you're at, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving. If you're not in our country, then I hope that you have a wonderful week wherever you're at, and I'll be live with you tomorrow morning. So be watching, be ready. I'm excited about that one too. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. TGIT. Thank God it's today. I love y'all.